welcome back. This is your feel-good breakfast show, Expresso on SABC3. And yes, welcome to it if you're also one of the 300 people that Tubby is ghosting right now.
Go out there, yes. Tell the whole nation that I have people in ghosting.
307
Why are you admitting
WhatsApp
right
messages.
Now you've just really just... All right, anyway. Let's quickly reflect on some news from the world of technology and what's been happening, guys.
Oh, yeah, lots been happening. So, you know, it's not every day that you come across a wacky and weird technology story that's actually true, right? But for pilots, aviators, and anyone else who takes to the sky, the threat posed by rogue drone pilots who have piloted their drone into restricted airspace is huge. It's a serious thing. It's a real thing, not just because of the threat of collision, but also for security and privacy, which is a big thing. Yeah. And one of the most secure locations on the United States, or rather in the United States, is the Pentagon, where the Office of the Department of Defense is housed. And previously, the office itself has threatened to shoot down rogue drones entering its airspace. However, the Pentagon now seems to have found a more peaceful way to deal with this. They're preparing to use something called Drone Hunter, which basically is a system in which a state-owned drone would be able to hunt down a rogue unit and capture it in, listen to this, it captures it in a net, okay? Now, it's...
is this it over there?
Yeah, so
it's like
basically...
Spider-Man.
That's what it does, yeah. It just like sort of releases it, grabs it.
Jeez.
It's
That's
at
pretty vicious.
this stage, yeah, uncertain as to when the system will be used, but it will likely help the Pentagon avoid the need to destroy any rogue drones. So they're thinking of all those rogue drones. Look at that. That is quite a work of net, isn't it? And hopefully...
Well, I guess with this now, once they catch the drone, then they can probably trace it back.
That's
and bring it back to where you are. So, yeah, don't fly.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't be doing that. It's a big risk to security, right?
Absolutely, and privacy. Now, moving on to an app that is one of the most used apps in the world. I'm talking about YouTube. You might even be tuning into your feel-good breakfast show on it right now. But did you guys know that YouTube has never before clarified its yearly profit under the parent company Alphabet, the same company that actually owns Google?
So they never told us what they actually making?
Yes, annually. So in a first, YouTube has clarified it earned over $15 billion last year alone. An impressive stat, considering that in 2006, Google bought the site for just $1.5 billion. So times that by 10, right? Impressive. Yeah. Now, the results show just how profitable YouTube is, considering that Google clarified that the service is continuing to grow with just over 2 billion users worldwide. To put into perspective, it's like an estimated 7.5 billion population in the world and almost 2 billion people using the app. I think that's quite impressive. Now, the news means that YouTube continues to lead the pack amongst video sharing sites, beating the likes of Facebook Watch and TikTok. Well, I think also it's because of the new features that they've introduced. So now you don't necessarily need to have a fixed camera and taking a fully fleshed video and post on YouTube. You can actually post on YouTube stories.
Oh, wow.
Like Instagram stories, real time. So I think because they're always progressive and they try to find something new or what's relevant at the time, that's what's working for
But they're also like the bedrock of video content.
Fair enough, 100%.
When you think video content, you think YouTube.
You don't look anywhere
Facebook
else.
Watch is new.
Yes.
TikTok is, you know... I've never really... Well, Graham says it's gimmicky.
The kids love it.
We're doing it for the kids.
Leave the kids alone, Graham.
A lot of people.
Yeah, but I think they're now playing in the music space as well. So very interesting times. Graham! you can protest now, Graham. You can protest now.
Go over to that guy in the other room.
On camera.